Hey there, what signs? Okay, so this is your reading for the first half of September. Personal readings are available, but I am doing a promotion at the moment, 5-card readings for a donation of whatever you choose to donate. Proceeds going straight to Amazon Frontlines, who are a charity of sorts. They are working with the people affected by the recent Amazon fires. So if this is of interest to you, I'm going to pop my email address and my Instagram details in the description box, and feel free to contact me to discuss a reading. So without any further ado, let's crack on with water signs. That was easy. So we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Now, the Seven is about having invested time and patience into something and watching it grow to its fullest. And the Ten of Pentacles is about family, lineage, descendants. It could be about financial success and retirement. So I feel that this is the fruition of some kind of financial or material issue that, you need to have some patience to watch it pay off. Let's see, what else have we got here? What makes this an issue? What is it about this that you need to be watching out for? Whoa, there's a lot jumping out there. So we have the Nine of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Epiphany card, which is very like the Hermit. So the Nine of Wands talks about coming close to the end of a struggle. You keep moving forward. There may be a few more challenges, but you're so close to this. You're so close to reaping these rewards, and they're going to have really long-lasting benefit. You're so close to it. Stay determined. Be prepared for things to suddenly change. And the Two of Pentacles is about juggling numerous different things. So you could be balancing a number of jobs, a number of tasks. It can be about balancing work, home, things like that. So it's about maintaining a balance between them. It normally comes up when you actually are managing to do this, but in this position, in this spread, it's kind of saying to watch out that you're not putting too much emphasis in one place. And then with this card, this is about sort of spiritual insights and spiritual growth. Like, you see he's holding a lamp. So much of the path in front of him is lit, but so much of it isn't. So this is kind of asking you to have faith. It ties in here with the Nine of Wands about you are close to something, but the path isn't completely illuminated for you. You just need to have some faith that it is falling into place. Things are coming together. So I'm getting an air of weariness here, like you're about to give up on something. Don't give up on it, whatever it is. It's going to be really, really beneficial. Really, it's going to bring abundance. What have we got going in your favour with this? Like you are with that the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, you are so close. What have you got going in your favour with this at the moment? Without trying to get out there, I think. I'm not taking all those. What do what signs have going in their favour? I'll take both of these since they both come out. So, Seven of Wands, there's a lot of fire energy here. So, Seven of Wands, standing up for what you believe in, having confidence, claiming your personal power. This tends to be when there's a challenge, particularly from a person that's not maybe the most supportive, and they're maybe a little jealous of where you're at, and they kind of come along. It's like the Five of Wands, I hadn't even looked at that. Again, it's about conflict. So one asks you to withdraw from drama, the other asks you to stand your ground. So you need to mix the two. There's some kind of challenge, conflict coming into your arena, but this is asking you to step away from it. Step away from, because it's pointless. It's pointless drama, pointless conflict. It's people coming to try and rock your boat, to try and change your energy, to try and, there's maybe a bit of jealousy involved. And this can happen a lot when you are close, like you are so close to this abundance that other energies like to come along and try and stir the pot, as it were. So this is a call to you to recognise where that is. Stand your ground where you need to, obviously. Do no harm but take no shit, basically. This is a call to be mindful of that. So, how have past influences affected this situation? There's a real sort of mixture of spiritual and material issues to this as well. Like things you've been manifesting and working on in your material. If you've been using your spiritual energy to try and manifest this is where it's coming from, and these energies are going to try and sort of knock that off. Don't lose your focus. So, the past. So for that, in the past, we've had divine guidance, search for the meaning of life. So I'm feeling that you are somebody who has, I suppose to some degree you're going to be if you're even watching tarot readings, but you're somebody who's questioned a lot in life. You've used your divine guidance to bring you to where you are. So surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. So of course this is, you've been picking your circle. You've been picking your circle wisely. So that's a reminder, like with these, to keep away from the drama and the drama causes. So where are we with this in the present? Where are we at present in this situation? Nine of Pentacles. So your dreams are fulfilled, hard work leads to great success, and a love for the beautiful things in life. So this really does indicate, you see, we've got the 10 over here. That's the 9 of Pentacles. We've had the 9 of Wands here saying how close you are. So this literally is how close you are. Your dreams are being fulfilled, hard work leads to great success. Don't allow these sketchy energies to come in and try and throw you off course. I'll get some more information on this when we get to the end. I'll pull clarifiers because I want to know sort of a bit more about where this energy is coming from. So the future. And when we say present here, we're looking at in this next couple of weeks, as this reading's sort of to cover the first couple of weeks of September. It is fluid, but that's kind of a ballpark. So as the future, we're looking at anything beyond this next couple of weeks. Right, I've got these trying to escape. So, High Priestess, which, as I said, we've got an energy of, we've got some sort of spiritual and material energy going on here. So I feel like the High Priestess is you coming to understand everything that's been going on here. really putting all these learnings to good use. And then we've got the Six of Cups, which could mean that you stand to heal an inner child wound with this. It can mean childhood sweethearts, childhood friendships being rekindled, people coming back in from your childhood. It can mean a reconnection with your inner child. So all of this that's happening it stands to be a renewal for you. I'm hearing the word renewal. We'll come back to that when I've pulled the rest of this. So who or what can support and assist you? Who or what can support and assist you? So this is the Solutions card, or the Temperance card. It asks you to objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. So patience is going to be required. This may be with people, it may be with this situation that, some things come into fruition, some things you are so close to achieving this abundance and to sort of really setting yourself up for future gain, future comfort and stability. But you need that little bit more patience with it. You need to maintain that balance and maintain that focus. Who or what can guide you? Too many to take. Oh no, that's two. I'll take both of these. So we've got the Ten of Swords. So this is again, this can be a bit of a warning about sketchy energy. This can be sort of betrayals and bitter endings. So there's two ways to look at this. You either need to watch out in your surroundings for where this conflict is coming from, because it could be coming from somewhere, it could cause some hurt, there could be some betrayal involved. So we see with this Epiphany card, we've got a light kind of beginning to shine on something, it's still a little in the dark, but there's a light starting to shine, and as I've just seen that, I've just noticed this as well, look, the light shining in from the background. There's a light starting to shine in. Of course, look as well, we've got the spotlights on there. So the spotlight is about to get shone on whatever this situation is. It signifies an ending. So there's some kind of ending at play here. And with it, we've got the Four of Swords, which is about the need for rest, recuperation, meditation, in order to allow this light to be shone, to allow these understandings and this information to come in. So there's a real sort of feeling here of patience, balance, meditation, trusting your inner guidance over everything, really. So we're talking about balance, and the next part of the reading, who or what can help bring balance. So let's see if we can get some guidance there. Ooh, okay. Oh, while I remember as well, as I was getting these candles out, Pisces, this just sat in the top of the candle. So I don't know if feathers generally tend to be a symbol for Pisces, for someone watching this who is Pisces, but yeah, that was there. So we've had the Eight of Swords, which is about self-imposed restrictions, holding yourself back, having the courage to free yourself from a situation that's no longer serving you or your highest good. That ties in with this incredibly well, to be honest with you. I'm going to get another one of these just to go with that. Because these can be sort of mental restrictions as opposed to physical ones as well. But you're holding yourself up in your head. You need to see a situation for what it is. You're kind of blinkered and blindfolded. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles with that. There is much to accomplish, make a detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. So this can indicate help and assistance from spirit, but it can also indicate a person, an earth sign perhaps. It could also mean you in this situation, whatever it is that you've been. It's basically a card of patience again, which, you know, we've seen a lot of that here. Something is coming. I feel that these conflict cards as well are going to sort of give you that feeling that there's something. You need to know what to walk away from. You need to stand up for your own, stand up for yourself. And it literally says on this one, if I can get hold of it, stand up for what you believe in and claim your personal power. And where the Ten of Swords can be a card of, I just heard stop making excuses for people. So, yeah, whether that's for, you need to stop making excuses for them. You need to see things for what they are. The Ten of Swords and the Eight of Swords both kind of say the same thing to me regarding that. We'll pull some clarifiers and get a little more detail if we can. So, this issue, try and get a card to kind of bring these together. And what are the water signs watching out for? What do water signs need to know about this situation? Okay. Far too many to take, but the top two, Blossoming Abundance, no, sorry, the Door to Value, and underneath it, Blossoming Abundance. So, I'm going to shuffle these again. I've got a feeling that at least one of them is going to make a reappearance. I'm taking those to mean these are close enough. Okay, Patience and Cornucopia, which is akin to the Blossoming Abundance card. The Cornucopia is literally abundance. It's everything that you need, that you want. It couldn't be any more. Like literally, look. The Seven of Pentacles, all about having patience. The Patience card. And then we have, and if you notice as well, 10, 11, we've got, you know, a card all about abundance and material, emotional fulfillment. And again, this card is exactly the same. It's about having that, all that abundance and everything you could possibly need. Literally, it's coming. That couldn't be, they couldn't be any more identical. So, what is the issue in this situation then? And we have anxiety. So this can be your own anxiety, or it can be anxiety caused by other people. This is, again, it's that need to draw away from these dramas. I get the feeling that some of you already have, and this is just serving to remind you that just come away from whatever is causing these anxieties. So what have we got going in our favour? What have we got to go with this 7 and 5 of Wands? See, these anxieties, they're all in your head. You need to kind of release them and have a little faith. Know that it's coming. I mean, how many cards in one reading to say, you know, so these cards being in the position they're in, they're saying that you have the strength and the resolve to walk away from these situations. I'm trying to turn over here. Shuffle this again. So what have we got to go with these? What's going in water signs' favour? There we go. Oh, here we are, look. Hostilities. Ridiculous. Honestly, cannot make this up. And daughter spirit. So, I absolutely can't believe that hostilities card has come out there. I shouldn't be shocked by anything at this stage, but I actually am. Standing up for yourself. With the hostilities card, this one in this deck, there's another card that's very similar to it. That talks about sort of covert hostility. This one is about hostility that you know. That you know what the challenge is and you know where it's coming from. And it's, so whatever this is, you know what it is. You know it's a direct challenge. It might be someone trying to dress it up a little bit, but it's, if you feel it's a direct challenge, it's a direct challenge. This card is basically saying to you, you're guarded, you're protected. If you so choose to ask for that help and guidance, it's there for you. You've just got to sort of reach out for it and say, right, okay, guides, I'm with you. See, look, the divine guidance card, you need to ask for that help and that, and it'll come. And it's a little bit, sometimes spirit kind of needs that permission. They want to step in, they want to help, but sometimes they just kind of, it's like, well, does he, she really want my help? Well, yeah, if you do, ask for it, because you'll get it. So, I'm going to get another card to go with the present. Got a few jumping out. And the one that come out first was the Rest and Rejuvenation card, which is very, very similar to the Four of Swords. So again, we're talking about rest, meditation, relaxation. It's kind of contradictory to the Nine of Pentacles, because that card says that hard work leads to success, but it's not saying that you need to be working harder. That's actually saying that you can be fit, you can be sure that your hard work has been recognised, in a nutshell. Have we got anything more to go with this for the present? Anything to watch out for in the present? Anything else for what signs to look out for? There we go. Ooh, right. So we have journey. And yeah, basically there's some kind of journey coming up. It could be physical or literal. It could be spiritual. I mean, we've got the Hierophant, we've got the High Priestess, and we've got Epiphany, which is the Hermit. These are all very, the major arcana, and they're all very much about sort of coming to understand your own innate gifts and your own intuition. So I feel this could be some kind of spiritual journey that this is referring to. But of course it could be a literal journey, literal travel. If whatever this is going to involve some kind of travel for you, take that as a sign that yes, you should do it. So we'll have another one for the future. So, all tied up, and the Garden and the Gate, again, very, very similar. These are cards about self-imposed restrictions. So these are asking you, this one's about having the courage. You've got everything. In fact, it's very, very much a Nine of Pentacles card. It's saying that, you've got everything that you could possibly want in that garden. So while this Nine of Pentacles energy is coming, don't get stuck there. You need to be venturing beyond it to get to this Ten of Pentacles. So with this journey card, I'm feeling as well, it's saying that don't just feel that you've hit your abundance, and then that's it. More's coming. This is going to be a continuing journey. So in your present, you're going on this journey. In the future, you may get stuck in this Nine of Pentacles energy again. You need to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Don't rest on your laurels. Don't keep yourself tied up. You know, there's more and more and more to come. It's a continuous journey. It's a continuous, there's more. There's always more to learn, always more to have, always more to achieve. So don't feel that because you've reached a certain level, that has to be it. There could always be. Don't dream small. Don't restrict yourself. Don't tie yourself up. There's always more to be had. Ooh. So, financial constraints. This could indicate that you may need to watch the pennies a little at the moment while this is all coming together. This is for what can support or assist you. So if money has been a bit of an issue for you, it's not going to stay that way. The abundance is coming. This is temporary. There are solutions to these financial constraints. So who or what can guide you? What have we got there? There we go. Let the door to personal happiness and healing. So don't be dwelling on these negatives. The only person that's going to hold you back is you. It's all age, that little bit of patience, and faith. Patience and faith. I know they're not always the easiest things to come by. That's saying they're what you need. For these. So, who or what can bring balance? Just spotted something here as well. See where she's with the steps and the waterfall, and we've got it on this side as well, look. So basically, it's there for you through that door. So who or what can bring balance? Let go of envy, although I'm not feeling this is you. I feel that this is what's being directed from up here. And we've got the thinking man. So I feel that this may be asking you to tap into a little bit of that sort of masculine logic, as opposed to getting too caught up in emotions with this. And of course, like I say, we've got this envy card. Don't allow that. Don't allow that envy. She's looking at what's beyond there and being jealous of what's outside instead of being grateful and content with what she's got. She's focusing on what she wants, sort of in a jealous way. I feel that this is being directed at you, to be perfectly honest. Where these were coming in, I'm not feeling that this is you at all, water signs. This is being directed at you. You've got to deflect it. You need to walk away from it, from this drama. Right, I'm going to take, being guided to draw one more card. Just a general card just to wrap things up, a last message from this deck. So, let's see what comes out here just to wrap this up for water signs for the first half of September. The Garden. So, this card is great accompaniment to this one as well, because with this card talking about lineage and family. This card is about children. It can be grown-up children. It could be not necessarily children that you have yet, children you could stand to have in the future. Whatever this is why the patience is coming in. There's something that's in the works that's setting you up for the future, that's bringing... And we've got the garden and the gate there as well, you see. This isn't just a short-term thing. This next couple of weeks is setting you up for something so huge. You're going to need long sight here. That's not to say there isn't something coming in quick, because you are really, really, really close to something. But this is going way beyond that. This next few weeks is setting you up for something real long-lasting, and, you know, watching that garden grow. You've got the two children playing in the background on that one. This is something that's going to be passed down. Look at the similarities here. We've got the two children playing in the background there with the two ladies. So what's happening in this generation, it's going to continue on. This is why the patience card's there as well, I feel. This is saying that something so long-lasting. Don't be short-sighted and don't allow envious people to throw you off. Yeah, it's an amazing reading. Not really a lot more to say for that. But, yeah, what signs? Thank you.